Alrighty, here we are on the trail. This is only my second time. Look at this. This is beautiful. A little bridge. Okay. This is the second time I'm doing this by myself. I did record the first time, but I wasn't really happy with the way it looked. I guess it was too zoomed into my face. So I think this one, I'm gonna do this, hold the camera backwards, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we're in Kissimmee Prairie Reserve State Park. I was talking to the people in the office, the park office, and I told them where I went last time, and they were like, we're better. So I'm hoping this is Florida's first certified not dark sky location. So that means hopefully if it's not too cloudy, I'll be able to see the stars in the sky. Like hopefully the Milky Way. They gave me a star chart and everything. They didn't give it to me. I picked one up like from the office. They had it there. So I'm hoping that's what I see, because I love the stars. The trail itself is very short. It's only a 4.6 mile trail loop all the way, and the campsite is about a little less than halfway. Tomorrow's hike will be a little bit longer, but it's really, my first hike in general was just long. Like my first trip was longer at like 6.6 miles, so this should be a breeze. Already off the bat, so far something I've noticed, this trail, obviously it's a prairie. The other one was like half a prairie and half a forest. That was pretty cool. But this one is a lot of tall grass. And if you've ever played Pokemon, tall grass is where all the Pokemon hide. So hopefully we're chilling. An all too familiar scene. Trekking through ankle deep water. That's just gonna be a regular thing here in Florida, huh? Looks like it's clearing up a bit, but that doesn't, like I said in the last video, or it's not gonna go up, but I said in the last video when I was trekking through that, it was knee deep water. Shoes will dry, socks will dry, your feet will dry, but the experience and the memories will never dry up. Those will live forever. Look at this little grasshopper. He's not little, he's big. Excuse me. He was getting ready to jump. This is such a gorgeous location, man. Whew, lots of tall grass, as you can see. See some spider webs. Just kind of have to charge through them. Sorry, Miss Spider. I know you worked so hard on those webs. One thing in Florida, or I guess anywhere really that there's tall grass, is you gotta just always make sure you're looking down and around at the tall grass. If it's moving, probably should wait till it clears. Not trying to spread any fears, but Florida do got some snakes. Luckily I haven't encountered any, knock on wood. But wow, it's hot. But they're everywhere. You see this beautiful, tall, I don't know what this is, I gotta look it up. It's beautiful. Look over there. That is actually gorgeous. I gotta stop stopping. No. Don't ever stop stopping. Enjoy the views around you. And I got plenty of time till sundown. I forgot what time it is now. It's gotta be like 4. No. I don't know what time it is. It's gotta be like 2 o'clock. The sun goes down at like 6:40. So I just gotta make it to camp at like 6. So I can take my time. Whoo! That sun is beaming! So we entered some kind of like little forest area. That's pretty cute. In the middle of the prairie, you know? Scared me. This little butterfly. It's so pretty. Oh, they're mating. Cool. There's two really big, beautiful butterflies. But like I was gonna say, with forest areas come lots of spiders. So you gotta be okay with being outdoors and being with nature if you're gonna be outdoors. I like to say, when you're outdoors, you're never alone. You always got something around you. And that's something you're just gonna have to live with. I don't know how people do this. My arm is tired, yo. We made it to a clearing. Look at that. Nothing. We've entered a forest area of palm trees. That is so gorgeous. That's so beautiful. After trekking through some sketchy water. Look at this. The light scaly patches on the tree lichens. Oh. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful natural Florida, man. I gotta say, this hike is a little hot, like it's hotter than the last hike I did last week, but it was supposed to be cooler. Maybe it's because I don't know. Drinking lots of water. I have lots of water plenty for this trip. Maybe even too much, some will say. But you can never have too much water. Well, here we are. We made it to a primitive camp area. And we'll see where we can set up camp. Whew. This hike is nice, man. Well, we made it. We made it to the... I forgot what it's called. I coined this term in the last video, but... You know that feeling when you get, when you take off your backpack and you feel like you're like super lightweight, like you can just run and just go crazy? That's what I'm feeling. I'm calling it Phantom Pack. That's what it's called. I gotta go find a place to set up my tent. There's a lot of tall grass everywhere, but you know. Well, there we go. I decided to set my tent up here next to the fire pit because I'm not going to use the fire pit. And it was the only really area around here that was flat like this. So whatever. I mean, hey, I'm chilling. There's no trees up ahead, above, but there are some neighbors up above, aka some spiders. You know, that's normal though. They always build their their webbing high, or nest. But shouldn't be a problem, shouldn't be an issue. Anyways, I think I'm gonna eat something. I still got 2 hours till sunset anyways. So we'll see what we're gonna do for 2 hours. But yeah, I'm getting blinded by the sun. Let's see what we can do. Alright, I have dinner cooking. It's a little early for dinner, but gives me something to do. And I finished up setting up everything inside my tent. I think I'm going to leave the rain fly off for tonight. It doesn't say it's going to rain. Obviously, I'll put it up. I have all the stuff inside the tent to put it up if I need to, you know. And yeah, because I want to look at the sky and see if I can see some stars. That'd be pretty chill. pretty cool. It's gonna be very dark, so we'll see how that goes. But if I feel too nervous, I'm going to put the rainfly off. Not because of anything. It just feels more, I guess, like private. I guess with the rainfly on. So if I don't feel comfortable, I'll throw it on before it gets too hot. I hear it boiling. I'm gonna go set this up now. So I've been just here, chilling, waiting for the sun to set, to be honest. But it made me think about what I'm doing here, you know? And why do I want to do this? And I think I want to do this mostly because I want to connect more with nature. I want to be more aligned with nature. But also I want to prove it to myself that I am capable of doing things like this. And I encourage anyone watching to, whether it be backpacking, anything, riding, swimming, anything, literally anything, to pursue it and prove to yourself that you can do it. Prove to yourself that you can do it and that nothing can hold you back. That you are capable of great things. Things that you could have never imagined. There's a butterfly flying by. Things that you could never have imagined you doing. You do them. I would never have thought in a million years I would come out here in the middle of nowhere, camp, sleeping on the floor in the middle of the forest, you know? But yet here I am, proving to myself that I can do it. So go out there and find your spark. So yeah, this park actually came with the sky map, so that you can map out the sky. North should be like this, that way, and then you just kind of hold it up to where north is, and then you should be able to pinpoint the stuff, which I'm super excited to do. I love space, I love stars, so this is gonna be one of the highlights. That's one of the other reasons I'm going without the rainfly for the tent. That way I can see the sky while I'm just laying down looking up. I think it's gonna be pretty chill, not gonna lie. For the remainder of the night, I would search for ways to wind down so that I could ultimately fall asleep. I journaled and contacted friends and family back home. I finished eating my dinner and stored everything away for the night and got ready for the sun to set. As the sun went down, the stars came out on full display. I wasn't able to capture any photos or videos that did it justice. To the naked eye, however, it was absolutely breathtaking. In the morning, I ate my breakfast, packed everything away, waved goodbye to my campsite, and continued on with the rest of the trail. It is such a beautiful morning today. I slept pretty good. I did. My phone charged. I learned a lot from last time. I don't know if I'll show it, but last time my portable charger didn't charge my phone. But this time I got a new one. So that's something I learned. Last time I had a foam mattress, one of those roll-up foam mattresses that sucked to sleep on. But this time I had a inflatable mattress and it was so much more comfortable. I don't know how much I'll record on this way back. My phone isn't all the way charged and I need it for navigation. So, if nothing interesting, my God, it's gorgeous. Look how beautiful it is, man. This is what it feels like to be alive. But yeah, if nothing else is interesting or that I find I should record, or if I don't have a thought, I'll see you guys at the trailhead. One thing I will say is putting everything away after a night of sleep, sort of a drag, but that's part of the, that's part of the challenge. And I did it. There it is. Everything that was with me is back in my bag. All right. Whew. So it looks like we're gonna be trekking through some water. I don't know how deep it is yet. I don't know how long it is, but hey, here we go. It was pretty cold last night too. Whew. So this water's pretty cold. Oh! It feels amazing, not gonna lie. Oh, it ends right up. Never mind. It ends and then it begins again. Pretty cool stuff. Unfortunately, my recordings do end abruptly. I will be fixing that in the next video, but either way, thank you so much for watching all the way through. I loved making this video and I can't wait to do it again. There's so much I can and will improve on, and I learned so much making it. This is sort of a passion channel that's mostly just for me, but it would be awesome if anyone else watches it. Let me know in the comments what you would like me to improve on, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. This has been Haas Touches Grass, and I'll see you in the next video.